A balloon is an airtight bag made out of a light material that can be inflated with air or gas. Toy balloons are available in all kinds of shapes, sizes, and colors to delight children and adults at birthday parties and other festive occasions. Although rubber can be made synthetically, natural latex is preferred for its great elasticity. It can be stretched to 7 or 8 times its original length and still return to its former shape. Synthetic rubber has not proven to be as elastic and resilient as natural latex. Raw natural latex is a white or yellowish opaque liquid, similar in appearance to milk. Latex must be mixed with additives before it can be used in industrial processes. Certain chemicals are mixed in to achieve a desired thickness, rate of drying, and other properties. Other chemicals, collectively known as antidegradants, are added to slow the oxidation and decomposition of the rubber. To give it color, pigments are mixed into the latex. The pigments may be fine metal oxide powders or organic dyes. The manufacturing process. In essence, the process of making a toy balloon involves dipping a mold into liquid latex. The mold, or form, is shaped like a deflated balloon. Preparing the latex. Prior to its use, the latex may need to be colored. This involves mixing a pigment into the latex. It may be done at the balloon factory, or the balloon maker may purchase already pigmented latex from a supplier. The latex must be poured into tanks into which the forms will be dipped. The tanks are kept at a certain temperature and may include stirring mechanisms to keep the latex circulating to avoid settling. Dipping the forms. The balloon forms are first heated, then immersed in a tank of coagulant solution for a few seconds. When the forms are immersed in the liquid latex, the coagulant will cause the rubber to gel in a thin sheet around the forms. A commonly used coagulant solution is a mixture of water, a calcium-based salt, soap, and talc powder. The sal is the actual coagulant, the soap helps the latex spread in an even film, and the talc helps ease the removal of the rubber from the forms in a later step. The forms are heated to a temperature between 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 38 degrees Celsius, and 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 93 degrees Celsius, and then immersed in a tank of colored latex. The coagulant causes the latex to coat the forms. The longer the forms are left in the tank, the thicker the coating that sticks to them. For balloons, a very thin layer of latex is desired, so the forms are immersed only for a few seconds. The forms must be inserted and removed at carefully controlled speeds to avoid trapping air bubbles and to achieve an even, thin coating. Making the ring. A lip is formed on the neck of the balloon by rolling the edges of the rubber using brushes or rollers. This creates the ring seen around the opening of the balloon. Removing excess coagulant. Next, the forms are immersed in a tank of leaching solution, often plain water, to dissolve and leach away excess coagulant from the rubber. Curing the rubber. The rubber on the forms must be dried and cured. The method used varies among manufacturers. Some balloon makers use a latex that already contains a vulcanizing agent, in which case the rubber is dried at a moderate temperature. Other makers induce vulcanization by putting the rubber-coated forms into an oven and curing for as long as an hour. Removing the balloons. The balloons are then mechanically removed from their forms. One approach is to blow them off using a spray of water or air and collecting the balloons in a basket or net. If the balloons are removed using a spray of water, they are next placed in a centrifuge, where excess water is removed by spinning the balloons around at high speed. The balloons are then dried in large tumble dryers. Printing and packaging. Next, the balloons may either be packaged, or first printed and then packaged.